Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the pit stop. I'm Flag King 85, and we're bringing you another episode of Iron Roads, Season 2, Episode 8. We'll then get right into it. So, where we left off, we was going to be hooking up the Timberland Stadium to the Titanium. And so we are going to finish doing that one, and then we have a few other things that we need to get hooked up also, and then we need to start working on getting everything running at capacity and all of that, making sure no one's running or waiting too long and stuff like that. So that's then involved making these platforms a little bit longer, upgrading the trains to power trains, and things like that. So now we are going to be like 2 pieces track short, so but it shouldn't be too long before we get some, because we are now producing perfume, power, train parts, and aluminum. I think I hooked up the train. Yeah, I hooked up the train assembly back up too. So it looks like I only got one. Do I have 2 trains? Yeah, I have 2 trains hooked up to that route, and they're both full, seems like. So let's jump to that service. Let's just add one more. Just to see if that works. Yeah, eventually we'll hook this into this, and then this into this also, as far as that. And then over here, this is already hooked into that. Okay, that is kind of working like that. However, we still got to hook all this together, which is no big deal. Then we can hook these 2 into each other. That's already hooked into there. We can hook power station into this if we need to. We just need 2 more pieces of track. I believe there is still I'm not sure why that is. Alright, so let's speed up a little bit just so we can get a few more pieces of track. And once that is, once we get this completed, hooked up, we are going to work on this probably be an easy one to do. And then this is going to might be a little of a headache to hook up. So I think we're just gonna do run route and hook all 5 stations into each other and run multiple trains, like 8 trains on that route. Alright, so we have 8 pieces of track. Let's go ahead and slow it back down. We got 9 platforms, so we'll get on that. Let's hook you into that. We'll hook up the directional. Make sure we do it the right way there. Let's go in there. Okay. So now we can hook now we can add a service between there and there. Buy a train. Has the neutral or this should be a high power. Looks like we have anything that wants to go there. However, things are being we need more track. That's what we need. You hook anything else up, we gotta have more track. That's okay. That's going to So, that has no stops. It has no. That's right. Fire train. See how it looks with just two. Close enough time. That's gonna be packed. Problem is the tracks are gonna be too small, so alright, so let's see if we have enough track to fix this. This is like that now. However, this is going to end up. Wish we could still do that. Let them be able to. So this is gonna have to burn it. So let's just get rid of all that. Or there. Alright, so get this route be running here in a second. That's not ideal, is it? It gives them room to grow actually that way. Alright, let's run it. We're running 2 full trains in that one. Now we need to work on this other one that's coming out of this station. Just this. I need to click on the ones that's going to Mercy Shore. Jump to 3. Let's sell those because I want to upgrade them or copy 3 of them to that route. Let them get through there. Now I can, let's see, so we have that. Four. so that works on that now. And we rerouted all that. Team. Then which bunch of one piece of track shy. That sucks. That's okay. That this thing. Go that way. Hook directional back up. And we'll party. And party. So how's everybody doing on this fine Sunday? Hopefully you all are doing good. Okay. So we have those trains hooked back up at 4. This one is going to be going down to assembly. This one is okay. Yes, this goes to the train assembly. So is the train assembly is good at 4, so I need to jump to this service. So by train 4. Oops. That one's gonna go straight to Mercy. This one's gonna go down to the train assembly. Alright. Now that one is hooked up and ready to go. Evidently, they need to be hooked up to something else to. But my thing is that none of these pictures are hooked. I'm matching up with anything. That's what's confusing me this time around. I know they did an update. still running 2 whole trains. Just raining too. Raining through. I wonder if it has to do with probably this bottom part not being on the map. So I think all of this is tied into together for the most part. Yes. So if I want to tie these two in to each other, we need to start. Let's speed it up. Let's try to get some more tracks. Because the issue lies with all this being hooked up right there, and these two are hooked up. Then I need to hook these up right here. Then I need to hook this up right here. Probably this, yeah. I just need track. I have the platforms to do what I want to do. I just need tracks. That's let's pause that because this is the only one. But we're gonna try to start expanding everyone. was these? Yeah, these are still the old trains. So I need to jump from this. I jump 2 on that route. Okay, so the Mercy Shore. This one needs to be. Okay, so that train needs to be upgraded. Okay, so alright, let's do that. Service, sell, sell. Let's this one. we're just trying to get everyone's time shrunk down. But as of right now, that is taken care of. However, this one is not. Mercy Shore to Stadium. Is not taken care of. However, this route still needs to be fixed. Alright, so that's that. That's that. Need to go here. That. Okay, so that fixes that station. Just so this can grow a little bit better and more. I am going to come off of that a little bit more. Okay, so it's not near enough. That's close. But maybe I didn't. We're just done by 2 trains on that route. Excuse me. Maybe they're using the other long route too. I didn't think about that. We're gonna start running into some issues, aren't we? Just together like that. Go ahead and add another. Another platform like that. So over here is where we Um, Go this way around. We don't need a powertrain on this one, so we can go here, edit, add a couple more cars, confirm, edit, confirm. Alright, so our time, it's only a matter of time now until things start becoming a little better. Let me see if this is taking stadium passengers back. That's where the issues now lie. So I'm guessing we should probably add another 2 trains to that line is what I'm thinking. That should happen. I'm stuck. There's a big traffic jam. That will work itself out. That is still not picking up enough of the stadium. 1 to 2 stadium people. All the trains are full still. Alright, so what we're gonna have to do, what it seems like to me, what we're gonna have to do is pause, jump to service 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. because that stadium route is a pretty big route. That's what we're gonna have to do. But all those trains are still not leaving here full, but they're leaving here full. And that's, I guess, okay. And I know this is a little bit of a longer episode, guys, but I wanted to try to get some of this stuff. Sorry about the phone, guys. I just wanted to try to get some of this fixed up, and it looks like this area is starting to, but I'm wondering, do I not have a line going from here to state? Let's see. So, let's see if I can make it happen. This just goes there. Actually, up to stadium. Leave here, cut up, bridges over that. Come into that. Come even into this one. This issue. Okay. But we only got 21 pieces. Alright, so we will continue fixing things up in the next one, and hopefully within the next 2 to 3 episodes we can start adding some of these new towns and stuff in. Because we have all the system, all the production chains and everything. We have all that hooked up. Now we can now we have to, before I add any new things to it, I want to get all these into the green. So this one's almost in there. It's almost. We have two we got 3 more to get fixed. And then in the next episode, we'll then get a line from here up to the station, and that should be good because then the people that needs to go to here should be able to jump on the train here and take it over. So we should be good on that. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks for stopping by at the pit stop. My name's Flag King 85, and we will be back in the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share it out to all your friends, and we will see you guys in the next one. Adios.
Head to Whole Foods Market for savings on zesty flavors. It's the Cocina Latina event.
I guess we don't have any outro music yet because I need to because right now I use Spotify, and evidently it did not renew for some other reason because I should not have ads, but I do. So there won't be no outro, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry about that. No outro music today, but we will see you guys in the next one.